Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Striding into the box, Jesse Winker. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter. Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready now, Joey Votto. In his career versus this pitcher, he's done well, 7 for 12. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Winker over at second. Votto on at first with nobody out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, fouled off. smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Braun to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. The 3-2 pitch freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Three runs already home here. Three and 0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Barnhart playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
At the plate, Sonny Gray, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two out, bases loaded. One and 2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. The 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Sonny Gray gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll know you'll see lots of swings and misses.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
And ready for his first at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. He's set and the pitch. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
First delivery to him on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One and one the count now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fly ball heading for the alley. And Braun ought to have extra bases here as this one's into the gap. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average is at 308 entering play. 7 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Got him.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Justin Smoke. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Gray sets. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Reds lead this one 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
this team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
High and deep to straightaway right. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
0-2, the count to Suarez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here now the 2-2. Suarez left field and carrying well. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it stakes the Reds to a 4-2 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. The Brewers do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-2 Cincinnati. Last half of the second set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Gray is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. And there's one down now.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Now here it comes.
That missed. That's a ball.
1 out, nobody on.
No.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher.
At the plate, Brandon Woodruff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Gray's ready, and the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Two and one.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 14 on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batter.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Standing in, Freddie Galvis. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty, one man out. 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. Sogard trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sonny Gray. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat, and that's by him. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We played 2.5. It's now a 5-2 lead for Cincinnati.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Eric Sogard.
First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as Nerd Power thanks to the signature specs. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One 0 count. Here it is.
No, that's
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-0. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Galvis has it to second for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
In is Christian Yelich. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2 ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field doubled. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Standing in now, Ryan Braun. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Corbin Burns answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So it's back to the top of the order now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
That's foul.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batter, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So striding in, Joey Votto, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. One there, on to first, and Votto is retired. It's a double play.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Reds lead it 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Justin Smoak now. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's fouled away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that one is gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2, the count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Corbin Burns. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole, 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Hit hard and caught down there at third. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Reds 5 and the Brewers 4. all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Nick Castellanos now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now 7-4. Into the box, Freddie Galvis, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Now to the plate, Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
One strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the Brewers 4. Matt Bowman, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Eric Sogard.
Now here it comes. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1 and 2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In now, Christian Yelich. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2.
2 and 2's the count.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
There's ball 4.
Runner take your base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Here's the 2-1 home. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled away. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it 7-5 now. Ryan Braun with that base knock. He's just collected career hit number 2,000. A ton of hits, pun intended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of that 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so. But 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players, too. He has a lot to be proud of now, guys.
At the plate, Keston Hiura, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
A 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 7 and the Brewers 5. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesse Winker. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
In is Joey Votto now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On, he pops it up. Smoke just to the left of the mound. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. A ball and a strike now. One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The second.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Mike Moustakas will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the belt, the pitch, grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Aristides Aquino will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Out in front of it, strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Reds 9 and the Brewers 5. Lucas Sims enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Lucas Sims.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in next the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2-0 the count.
And now a pitch on the way.
Down, ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here it is, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Claudio.
Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Brewers, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aquino is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Brent Suter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Phillip Ervin will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ervin.
And a curveball in for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jesse Winker will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Outside.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. A curveball hit right back at him. The flip will take care of him at first. Not exactly crisis averted on the mound just yet, but a big first out nonetheless.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's in, ball.
And that misses for ball one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted in the air to right field. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 10 and the Brewers 5. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aquino is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time. Oh, and that was some effort. And with it, the side is retired. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ray Black has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
0-1.
The Brewers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Count even at 2-2. 3-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the eighth. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. One out, nobody on. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Two and one.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Hey,
Swing and he pops him up. Sogard is there and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 11 and the Brewers 5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Strop is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Derek Dietrich is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Ryan Braun. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Strop, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hut.
Drilled to the right side. Oh, look at Moustakas. Got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoak. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Two out, nobody on. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2.
And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They'll need better than that, down 11-5. Josh Hader enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 71. Josh.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Yelich is after it. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Right fielder.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
So now to the plate, Derek Dietrich, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Back to him on the mound. To second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Reds out in front, 11-5. Amir Garrett, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
So coming to the plate, Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Omar Narvaez.
He's set and the pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
The 1-0 home.
2-0 the count.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Suarez shading to his right. One away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Ben Gamel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Gamble.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
11-5 the final tally in this one. The Reds hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Matt Bowman gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Brandon Woodruff worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.